Get ready for the action because we are diving straight into the Premier League showdown. Our advanced model predicts a massive upset, showing a 73.3% chance of Manchester City winning their clash against Crystal Palace this Wednesday at the Etihad Stadium. We break down the odds, the projected scores, and exactly why this matchup is set to be one for the history books.
Here's a simple way to protect your phone without stress. This ALEN 3-pack comes with tempered glass screen protectors, camera lens protectors, and an installation frame for an easier, cleaner fit. It's clear, case-friendly, and built to help guard against scratches and everyday bumps. Check the link in the comments to get it on Amazon.
Next up, we look at the team news surrounding this crucial fixture. We examine the latest team news and potential lineups for the Manchester City versus Crystal Palace match, giving you the inside scoop on who is in and who might be sidelined for this big Premier League battle. Then we turn our attention to the stadium drama. Manchester City has made a shocking decision regarding the FA Youth Cup final, rejecting an offer to play at Old Trafford because the Etihad Stadium was unavailable. We explore the massive backlash from Manchester United supporter groups and what this means for future rivalries. Finally, we get to the injury report. We're checking in on the fitness of key players like Rodri and Khusanov ahead of the Wednesday clash against Crystal Palace. Find out the latest on their status and how Pep Guardiola is planning his squad for this must-win game. Don't miss a second of the action. Stay with us. Manchester City and Crystal Palace are set to clash in a Premier League fixture this Wednesday at the Etihad Stadium, with kickoff scheduled for 3:00 p.m. ET. Advanced simulation results from Dimer's predictive model suggest a strong favoritism for the home side. The model indicates Manchester City is the most likely winner, boasting a 73.3% probability of securing the victory. Crystal Palace has a slim 10.8% chance of winning, while a draw is projected with a 16% probability. Furthermore, the model forecasts a 66% chance that the match will feature over 2.5 goals. In terms of betting insights, the model's top predicted final score is a 2-0 Manchester City win. For the both teams to score market, the projection leans towards a 53.1% chance of both teams scoring, contrasting with a 46.9% chance that at least one team fails to find the net. While the model suggests Manchester City is the likely victor, the best bet identified by the analysis points towards Crystal Palace to win. Beyond the match predictions, attention is also turning to Crystal Palace's centre-back, Chris Richards, as anticipation builds ahead of the FIFA World Cup 2026, with his Premier League performance being closely monitored, especially given the upcoming international fixtures for the United States. Nick Slade, Chief Content Officer at Cypher Sports Technology Group, oversees these predictive analytics, leveraging machine learning to deliver these insights. Manchester City is gearing up for a crucial Premier League clash against Crystal Palace, with detailed team news, predicted lineups, and expert analysis set to be released ahead of the match scheduled for May 13th. The anticipation builds as both sides prepare for the upcoming fixture. Further insights into player availability and tactical preparations are expected to shape the narrative leading into this high-stakes encounter. Manchester City has made a significant decision regarding the upcoming FA Youth Cup final, opting to host the prestigious match at their smaller Joie Stadium rather than the Etihad Stadium, a move that has drawn sharp criticism from rivals and supporters. The fixture, scheduled for 7 p.m. on Thursday, May 14, marks a departure from tradition, as the game is typically hosted at the stadium of the designated home side. Manchester City has chosen their academy venue for the final. This decision has sparked dismay among Manchester United supporter groups and players' families. Concerns have been raised over the reduced capacity of the Joie Stadium, with reports indicating that demand for tickets is reportedly exceeding supply. The frustration was voiced by the family of Manchester United youngster J.J. Gabriel, whose father, Joe, shared his disappointment on social media, labeling the decision a robbery of kids' dreams. Joe stated, "To not play it in a main stadium is ludicrous. I don't blame City, I blame the FA for allowing it to happen." Manchester United Academy staff have also expressed unhappiness with the arrangement, and many parents have been annoyed, with some struggling to secure tickets due to the venue's smaller size. An allocation of just under 1,000 tickets has been made available to visiting supporters. Despite the venue change, Manchester City's schedule remains busy, with 2 Premier League fixtures remaining at the Etihad before the season finale in under 2 weeks, plus a test event on May 20. Historically, since 2000, every other host club has played the FA Youth Cup final at their primary stadium. The move by Manchester City deviates from this established precedent. Manchester City faces a potential squad dilemma ahead of their Premier League clash against Crystal Palace on Wednesday night, with 2 key players under an injury cloud. Rodri, who has missed his 4th consecutive match due to a groin injury, remains doubtful. Sam Lee reported that the injury sustained during the 2-1 win over Arsenal was more complex than initially assessed, suggesting Rodri is now back in training and expected to feature this season as City pursues a domestic treble. Meanwhile, Rodri Khusanov missed the recent Brentford victory after picking up a knock, though Nathan Ake stepped in admirably for the starting lineup. While City's central defenders Josko Gvardiol and Ruben Dias are fit, the availability of Rodri and Khusanov is the primary concern. Manager Pep Guardiola has numerous options, but the fitness of these 2 players will significantly impact his selection strategy for the must-win fixture. Experts hope both players are available for Wednesday's match to allow Guardiola flexibility, especially considering the upcoming FA Cup final against Chelsea. Further updates on the players' conditions are anticipated following Guardiola's media appearance later today.